All right, good morning from Willow Beach. Yep, I know it's not echo, but I'm on the water. Well, I'm getting ready to be on the water. Got one day in the next like 4 before the weather's just gonna absolutely turn to crap. But look at it now. So there's one person here. I think I know who that is, but I'm not real sure. Anyways, update on the ongoing saga of the next in the chute kayak boat-ish thing to show up. It's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. Once I get it, we'll go through the places that if you want to order one, I'll tell you where not to order it from. Okay, it starts with Sportsman's and it's not Warehouse. If you can get it from Sportsman's Warehouse, I recommend that. I don't recommend the other one. I'm not allowed to say anything bad, so I'm not gonna. But I can tell you it's been sitting in Denver for 6 days. So every time I call them, they say, oh, the weather's bad. Well, how did it get to Denver? I gotta walk to Denver and ridden it down the freaking river by now. But that's enough of that. Yeah. Actually, I think that's probably all I had to say about that. But got the usual suspects. Got the fire. A couple hoogs. Kind of traveling light, 3 rods. If I can't get it done with that, I shouldn't be here. But we're in the big rig, HDFD. That's the only one I got right now. So somebody wanted to see how this thing does pedaling against current, and I've done it a bazillion times with it, but we're gonna do it again today. So got a March skunk to kill, and kind of rolling the dice because, you know, when you got to catch a fish, this isn't the place to come. But we're gonna try it anyways because, you know, that's what I do. So in compliance with the Lakemead National Recreation Area film guidelines, let's not worry about that. Let's just go find some lunkers. All right, stick around, could be good. All right, in the water, heading upriver, 1.6 miles an hour. Can you see how fast I'm pedaling there, Rob? I think that's what you wanted to know. Pretty easy. Like I said, I've done this many times. So got one out. I'm only gonna run one line today. It's really hard to run 2 lines in a pedal kayak. You have a tendency to get tangled up when you get a fish. So I don't care to lose any baits today. Not to say that I'm not gonna lose baits today. I just don't like doing it. So don't need to tempt fate. Just want to kill a skunk. Alright, I forgot to congratulate Colton Lavoie on the 2,000 subscriber giveaway. That was pretty cool. So yeah, he's the one that won it. Was exceedingly happy. Took home one lake is right out over here. And, a fire trough is back there somewhere. And a bunch of other stuff. So, and he's the one that has got me on the kick of the stealth boat. He got one given to him, and he asked my opinion of it, and I started looking at it, and I'm like, how did I not know about this thing? And then I really started looking at it, and I figured out who made it. And they've been trying to send me something for a couple years, so we connected the dots and we got together. There's a fish swirling right there. Let's see if I can't get over there and give him some breakfast. Yeah. So anyways, like I said, it's been sitting in Denver for 6 days now. I'm really not happy. The place that it came from, very hard to deal with. And I'm not going to mention them by name, but I'm sure you guys can figure it out. If I know you, I'll tell you who they are. But if you have an opportunity to get one from Sportsman's Warehouse, go that route. Because the route that I took, it's definitely the rocky road. Yeah. It took them days, and I mean days, to get it picked up at the manufacturer. And then it took 9 emails to get them to send me the paperwork so I could get the taxes done on it. Taxes are already paid, but they needed to send me the paperwork. I still have to go to taxation and show them that it was paid. They sent me everything I needed except the hull number. So they're they're not real customer friendly. And and I asked the guy, I said, am I asking, you know, abnormally difficult stuff here? Because I do this like 6 times a year, and I've never had anybody, not one manufacturer has had a problem with this. It's something that has to be done, and they just could not figure out how to do it. So I don't understand. You would have thought it was like rocket frickin' surgery, trying to get the paperwork I need. No, I'm babbling because I'm hoping this thing goes boink boink over here. Nothing yet though. Anyways, yeah, it was just a great big pain, and the pain continues because it's setting in Denver, and it has been for almost a week. And pretty glorious weather here. And I don't know, it was kind of cloudy yesterday, but I looked at the weather and it was like 47 degrees. I don't know what kind of beautiful weather you need to, you know, do your job, but I don't know, maybe that's just me. Anyways, it's rant over for now. So we've been going for about 3 hours. Absolutely nothing, but I'm seeing them down here. So they're just not hungry. Run fast, the slow thing, so I'm gonna run up or downriver. I've made like 6 trips upriver through all my good zones. So we're gonna loop around in front of the pier, and we're gonna go south. But you know, it's Willow. Saw one guy in a boat, and he said something I didn't understand it. I don't know if he said it's dead or something. I think he said it was dead, which makes sense because I haven't gotten any bites. So, but we're not going to give up just yet. Might be just some scenery. Haven't even found any good scenery other than, you know, the normal. Really cool Willow Beach stuff. It's all pretty cool if you don't get to get out here and see it all the time, but you know, we take it for granted around here. There's a bunch of fish down there. So, I don't know what's going on. They're being Willow. That's what they're being. They're being stubborn. They're being picky. They're waiting for Thursday. Absolutely nothing. Not a surprise. I really should have just stuck with the plan and went to Echo. For some harebrained reason, I wanted to come here and get skunked. But it's never a bad day on the river when you got this to look at. I could just use that dude at 11 feet to come over here and have some breakfast. I have the fire swimming around out there right now. There's an eagle right there. I don't know if he's going to come through on the camera, but there he is. Yeah. Anyways, I got the fire trout out, and nothing is having anything to do with anything I'm throwing at them, so this isn't really looking awesome. But I'm on the river, not at work. Come on, man. Nope, not gonna work. Alright, well, I might make one more trip upriver. I might just go to that dock right there because I see a bunch of kayaks getting unloaded right here. So, there's also a bunch of fish down there right now. 6.7 to 17 feet stacked. I don't get it, but oh well. That's it, I'm heading in. I'm going to take a second to give Jackson Kayak a plug here. They lowered the prices. It's not a sale, it's a price drop on most of their kayaks. I think the big rig is the one they lowered it the most on. I think it's like $1,200 that they lowered the price. It's pretty amazing. And this drive, that drive is a freaking game changer. You may have heard it making some, you know, a little bit of noise right off the bat. but it was pretty cold at launch, and this thing hasn't been used a lot lately. But I mean, like right now, whisper quiet. You know, it's got a big toothed belt in there that runs over 2 pulleys. So until you get it moving, it might make a little bit of noise, but it'll calm right down. And mine is modified so that you can. There's 3 holes in it somewhere. I don't know where the 3rd one is. Maybe there's only 2. Oh. Anyways, mine's modified so that I can adjust it because it gets so freaking hot here in the summertime. You have to adjust it. So, and that drive, I think that drive's 4 years old, was the one that was in my Blue Sky. And the guy that bought the Blue Sky, he was going to put a motor on it, so I said, do you mind if we do this? And I put a 3D drive in it. Blue Sky went with the 3D drive because he was putting a XI3 on it. And the big rig HDFD that I had, it had the Mark IV in it. And so the Blue Sky went with the 3D drive, and I kept the Mark IV for the big rig. But that's how I ended up with. As soon as I got the Blue Sky and saw how fast it was with the Mark IV in it, I said, man, we got to put this thing in a big rig. And I did, and it was just freaking amazing. I was one of the driving forces behind them bringing the big rig back into production with the Mark IV in it. So now I'm working on making it steer better, and I'm also working with them on their seats, because I flat out told them, I said, I have a Native Titan seat in this thing and it's amazing, and I'm working on some kind of lever thing to build it in my head, kind of like the New Canoe steering kit, because all you need is more rudder throw. This thing, it doesn't have enough rudder throw. It's got enough rudder, it just doesn't turn far enough. So if we can figure that out, this thing would absolutely be perfect. It's not a, it's not a quarter-mile dragster, but once you get it up to speed, it's hard to beat it. So, anyways, there's the launch. There's my truck right there. There's only like 2 or 3 boats out here today. And them fish right there, they are not hungry. So we're gonna go try and find the status of something that's hopefully this side of Denver, Colorado. I would like to think so. And I got my wife's birthday and anniversary really close. Her little gift, her greenhouse, is on the way too, so. And I'm absolutely certain that they're going to show up within moments of each other, because the greenhouse is going to take a couple days to build, and so is the kayak. So why do I do this to myself? I don't know, I just do. But I'm on PTO, so I still got another like 10 days left to figure all this out. So anyways, one last look at glorious Willow Beach. I don't know when I'll be back here, and I don't know what I'll be in when I come back here. But it'll be within the next 10 days, unless the weather is just absolute crap. So anyways, like and subscribe if you would. Mash the dude floating around over there. Lower right hand side of your screen. So, little dude in the kayak. Give it a share. And I'll see you on the water. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.